Hi everyone! It's Miss Amanda from Livingston Public Library, and I'm here sharing with you a story time. Before we begin, let's get rid of our wiggles. Wiggle fingers, wiggle so, wiggle high and wiggle low, wiggle left, wiggle right, wiggle fingers out of sight. Now there's no more wiggles left in me, so I can sit as still as can be. Great job!
Our first book is Best in Snow, written by April Pulley Sayre. A freeze, a breeze, a cloud. It snows. Snowflakes land on a squirrel's nose. Snow sails. It settles. Shows shapes. Dusts wings. Snowfall quickens and thickens. Snow clumps and clings. But then wind sifts, snow drifts. Sun shines. Oh, the snow has stopped and the sun has come out. Look how pretty all the branches look. Water seeps, crystals feather as ice creeps. Oh, everything's freezing back up. Air warms. Snow softens. It drip, drip, drips. Now it's starting to melt. Snowmelt forms icicle tips. Down below, soil mixes with snow. It's mushy. It's slushy. Until another freeze, another breeze, another cloud. What do you think's coming? Oh, did you say more snow? Let's see if you're right. Yes, it snows. And another snowflake lands on a squirrel's nose. The end. Yay! Time for some counting. Let's see what I have to count. Oh, snowflakes. But how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little snowflakes dancing in the air, higher and higher without a single care. Along comes a little child who wants to run and play. A snowflake lands on their nose and melts right away. Now there are 4 little snowflakes dancing in the air, higher and higher without a single care. Along comes a little child who wants to run and play. A snowflake lands on her nose and melts right away. Now there are 3 little snowflakes dancing in the air, higher and higher without a single care. Along comes a little child who wants to run and play. A snowflake lands on their nose and melts right away. Now there are 2 little snowflakes dancing in the air, higher and higher without a single care. Along comes a little child who wants to run and play. A snowflake lands on his nose and melts right away. 1 little snowflake dancing in the air, higher and higher without a single care. Along comes a little child who wants to run and play. A snowflake lands on her nose and melts right away. Now there are none or 0. Yay! Great counting! It's time for another story. This book is called One Snowy Day by Diana Murray and Diana Toledano. Spinning and twirling, they float to the ground, millions of snowflakes not making a sound. The house is all quiet and still nearly dark when one playful puppy leaps up with a bark. Two sleepy children are soon out of bed, yawning and stretching. Oh, looks like they're doing some yoga, some downward dog. Then patting his head. Oh, I bet that makes the puppy happy. The snow coats the treetops and covers the grass as three happy faces peer through the glass. Some cheering and dancing, a quick bite to eat. Then out come 4 snow boots for 4 stomping feet. Dragging a sled on a blanket of snow, passing 5 pine trees with branches hung low. Behind the old school where the icy creek bends, there are 6 boys and girls waving down to their friends. 7 sleds glide as one dog wags his tail. They speed down the hill, leaving 8 curvy trails. Falling back whoosh in a snow bank below, carving 9 snow angels swishing in snow. Packing and piling a frosty white batch, 10 perfect snowballs for Puppy to catch. Placing 9 buttons in neat little rows, then 8 chase a bandit. Hey, give back that nose. Oh, who took the snowman's nose? The carrot. Who took it? Oh, did you say the puppy or the dog? Yes, you're right. With 7 scarves blowing, they laugh as they run. They can't catch that puppy, but trying is fun. 6 silver lampposts, 5 birds in the sky, and 4 paws slip sliding as friends wave goodbye. 3 faces warmed by the fire so cozy, 2 cups of cocoa make cheeks nice and rosy. And 1 sleepy puppy is starting to doze, snuggled up tight with a bright carrot nose. Oh, that puppy held on to that carrot. While spinning and twirling, so fluffy and light, millions of snowflakes fall through the night. The end. Yay! Good story.
Those were some great stories. Now it's time for a song. Will you sing with me? Oh, wonderful! Let's sing The Wheels on the Bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go where, 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 where. The babies on the bus go where, where, all through the town. The adults on the bus say, I love you, I love you, I love you. The adults on the bus say, I love you, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Great singing! Let's hear another story.
It's time for another book. This one's called If It's Snowy and You Know It, Clap Your Paws, by Kim Norman, illustrated by Liza Woodruff. If it's snowy and you know it, clap your paws, clap, clap. You can tumble on the tundra just because. If it's snowy and you know it, roll a snowball. Oh, can you roll a snowball? Oh, good. And throw it. If it's snowy and you know it, clap your paws, clap, clap. If your fur is full of flurries, taste a flake. Oh, pretend to taste a snowflake. Yum, yum. Skate around or make some angels on a lake. If your fur is full of flurries, you'll forget your winter worries. If your fur is full of flurries, taste a flake. Yum, yum. If the skies are crisp and clearing, grab your skis. Ski, ski. Give your tiny friends a ride behind your knees. If the skies are crisp and clearing, let a walrus do the steering. Uh-oh, crash! If the skies are crisp and clearing, grab your skis. Ski, ski! If it's shimmery and sunny, sculpt a friend. Pat, pat. If he topples, it's an easy job to mend. If it's shimmery and sunny, borrow glasses from the bunny. If it's shimmery and sunny, sculpt a friend. Pat, pat. What are they making out of the snow? I see a snow bear and a snow squirrel. Oh, and even a snow walrus. Look, they use some pine cones for his tusks. If it's frosty and you're freezing, build a fort. Build, build. Leaving room for all your buddies, tall or short. If it's frosty and you're freezing, add some curtains that are pleasing. If it's frosty and you're freezing, build a fort. Build, build. Wow, that's a really tall fort. Look at that. If it's drafty and you're drifting, give a roar. Oh, can I hear you roar? Roar! Good job. Get some help from white belugas off the shore. If it's drafty and you're drifting, hail a whale for heavy lifting. If it's drafty and you're drifting, give a roar. Let me hear you roar. Roar! Good job. If at last you're finally landing, blow a kiss. Mwah! Make a promise that you'll write to friends you'll miss. If at last you're finally landing, leave the float you've been commanding. If at last you're finally landing, blow a kiss. Mwah! If it's starry and you're starving, share a meal. There's enough from caribou to seal. If it's starry and you're starving, add a sparkly iceberg carving. If it's starry and you're starving, share a meal. Yum! Oh, look at all the delicious food. If it's Arctic and you're aching, soak your toes. Hold a steamy cup of cocoa to your nose. If it's Arctic and you're aching, give your paws a gentle baking. If it's Arctic and you're aching, soak your toes. Oh, can you wiggle your toes? Oh, good job. If it's wintry and you're weary, go inside. Paint a picture of the icy sports you tried. If it's wintry and you're weary, read a book that's warm and cheery. If it's wintry and you're weary, go inside. Look, they're painting pictures of skiing and sledding. And oh, the caribou's reading a book called 10 on a Sled. If it's sleeting and you're sleepy, climb in bed. Oh, can you give a yawn and pretend you're sleepy? Yawn. Very good. Tuck your tails and paws and fins beneath the spread. If it's sleeting and you're sleepy, oh, give a yawn. Yawn. Good job. Snuggle up with something sheepy. There's a world of wide adventures in your head. Oh, look at all the dreams the animals are having. Wow. Which dream do you like best? Oh, you like that one? That's a good one. I like that one. And I like, let's see. Oh, the one with the puffin sleeping under the palm tree. That looks fun. The end. Yay! It's time for a flannel board story called The Penguin Who Wanted to Fly, based on the book by Catherine Vaz. Flip-Flop the penguin sat on his favorite thinking rock and looked up into the sky. I wish I could fly, he said to himself. Flip-Flop stood up. He looked down at his wings and flapped them. Nothing happened. Flip-Flop couldn't fly. That night, Flip-Flop had a dream. He dreamt he was flying. It was so quiet and so peaceful up there in the starry sky. Next morning, Flip-Flop had an idea. He would make himself some wings. Can I help? Asked Polar Bear. Flip-Flop climbed on top of Polar Bear and flapped his wings. Flap, flap, flop. Oh dear, that didn't work. Oops, said Flip-Flop. But it didn't matter. Flip-Flop had another idea. Just the thing, said Flip-Flop as he pulled out his special helicopter hat from his dress-up trunk. Do you think it will work? Let's see. He spun around and around and around and around, spinning faster and faster until he spun out of control. Ouch! Cried Flip-Flop as he flopped to the ground. I feel very dizzy. That night it snowed. In the morning, Flip-Flop was very excited as he had thought of another idea. He would build an airplane out of snow, a snowplane. Flip-Flop was very pleased with himself as he climbed in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He waited for his snowplane to take off. And he waited, and he waited. Oh dear, Flip-Flop sighed as the sun came out and melted his snowplane. Oh no. But it didn't matter. Flip-Flop had another idea, a better idea. Ooh, what do you think his idea is? Yeah, that might be. Let's see. He got a balloon and tied a piece of string to it. The balloon floated upwards, and so did Flip-Flop. I'm flying, said Flip-Flop excitedly. I'm really flying. And so he was until... Pop went the balloon. Flop went Flip-Flop. Poor Flip-Flop. I am never going to fly, he cried. Polar Bear gave his friend a hug. Come with me, he said. Polar Bear gave Flip-Flop a gentle push down their favorite slippy slide. Whoosh! Flip-Flop whizzed down the ice. Whee! I'm flying, squealed Flip-Flop, but then, splash! Help! Cried Flip-Flop as he crashed into the sea. It was very peaceful and quiet down there under the sea. There were lots of fish and other floaty things. Wow, said Flip-Flop, this is just like flying. Flip-Flop couldn't really fly. What was he doing in the water? You're right, he was swimming. But that didn't matter because Flip-Flop could swim. Oh, and swimming made him happy. In fact, he could swim quite beautifully. The end. Yay! That was a nice ending. Time for our last story. It's called If Picasso Painted a Snowman by Amy and Greg Newbold. If someone asked you to paint a snowman, you would probably start with 3 white circles stacked one upon another. Then you would add black dots for eyes, an orange triangle for a nose, and a black dotted smile. But if Pablo Picasso painted a snowman, it would look like this. Oh, that looks different. Not all artists paint the same. Can you find J.M.W. Turner's snowman, Lost in the Blizzard? Oh, do you see it? Yeah, that one looks very different too. Blam! Roy Lichtenstein's snow hero saves the day. Georgia O'Keeffe's snowman wouldn't bloom long in the desert. Oh no, it looks hot in that picture. I think the snowman would melt. A patchwork quilt, soft and cozy, wraps up Gustav Klimt's snow family. Oh, they do look very cozy. How many snowmen hide in Claude Monet's haystacks? Oh, do you see them? Let's see, I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see any more? Good counting. A dust-colored snowman watches Pablita Velarde's ornamental birds. Jackson Pollock painted his snowman. Splish, splash, splat. That looks very different than the first snowman, doesn't it? In Salvador Dali's winter fantasy, snowmen drip like melty cheese. Oh my. Rickety Rack, a stick snowman drives Paul Klee's wire car. Marc Chagall's snowmen cavort in a bright circus ring. Dot upon dot upon dot. Here's a snowman by George Seurat. Piet Mondrian's snowman is square. Do you see a carrot anywhere there? Oh, I see an orange rectangle. Do you think that's the snowman's nose? I think so too. Circles surround circles as Sonia Delany's snowman spins. The rhythms of the street make Jacob Lawrence's snowman smile. Vincent van Gogh's snowman swirls and curls in the wavy hills. And Grant Wood's famous snowman Gothic will never melt away. What would your snowman look like? Wow, think about all the different kinds of snowmen we saw in this story. Which one did you like? Oh, that one was a good one. Maybe you'd like to make one like that artist did. Or maybe you're going to make one that looks completely different and all your own. So many ways to make a snowman. What a great story. The end. Yay! Those were some wonderful stories. I'm so happy I got to share them with you. Will you sing one more song before we go? You will? Great! How about If You're Happy and You Know It? Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Yay! Great singing! See you next time!